Hello, hello, Leo. This is Miss Joan of Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and I just want to talk to you about December. So we're going to do some readings, and I'm programming your cards for the full month overview, and we will have five weeks to cover this month, and that is exciting and interesting. It goes all the way from November 28th all the way to January 1st. If you go from Saturday to Sunday weeks, and 5 of them to cover the whole of December. Haha. This is good. We're going to get these figured out. Go ahead and choose a pile. The other videos are going to be more card oriented. You'll be able to see the cards and like before. But I'm trying something different so you can see me. Ta-da! I'm going to go ahead and program these cards for the first week of December, being November 28th through December 4th. That will get us all the way through this wonderful video. If this resonates with you, go ahead and hit the like button, follow me. If not, it's okay. All right, so everybody's ready now. We're going to go ahead and lay out the cards for Leo. And it's going to be great. The first row is going to be where we are. The second row will be what's blocking us. And the third row will be our solution. Alrighty? Excellent. Making sure we've got it all going on. And then we'll go in deeper and create other videos after this that go in deeper on each week. Excellent. So, let's see what we have going on, Leo. So in the first week of December, being November 28th through December 4th, we have the 10 of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot and the Empress. This is where we are, what's blocking us, and what our solution is. So it looks like things will be going well financially. So that's a good sign for whatever's going on with you. You have some really nice financial base going on. Your family is happy. Everything is good there, right? And then the Chariot being in the blocking department means that you're not really going to be able to do any forward movement this particular week. So maybe don't freak out so much about trying to make everything move. Don't push the river, right? Just kind of chill. And the solution being the Empress tells me that it's time for you to start putting your intentions out into the universe. When you tell the universe what you want, and they can get on board with that. So you just need to let them know what the plan is, and then they can help support you. So, and I mean they, right? So it's important for you to share your intentions with the universe. The universe can help you. You are in a position right now where you can get pretty much anything you want. That's what the Empress is all about. So you just give your intentions to the universe, and it will serendipitously land in your lap. Okay? Just try it. See what happens. All right? Cool. So the next week, being December 5th through the 11th, is going to be, it starts with the Knight of Swords. And that is a card that's talking to me about you needing to fight for your power. So there's part of you that doesn't feel quite in charge of what's going on, and I want you to embrace your power and be careful about how you use it, as always, because power is intense, and you can really ruin a lot of things if you swing your sword too much. Got it? The area where you're blocked is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is telling me that in this situation, you may think you don't have power and you're thinking that you need to push around a lot of people, but it's really not true because you're getting hung up on something. Something is getting you hung up and you need to just take a break, take a look at it from a new perspective, because I'm telling you right now, there's an opportunity here. Yeah, there's really an opportunity for you to do something different, and there's ways of using your power that don't include aggressive intensity, right? So we can try some less aggressive behaviors and see what you come up with. All right, give it a shot, see how it goes. Your solution is talking about remembering how things went in the past, and maybe trying not to focus so much on past relationships, because the past relationships may be screwing up what's going on right now. You need to stay focused on the current relationships, let go of what happened in the past, so that you can, that may be what's hanging you up, is you're all hung up on the past relationships. So let them meander on their way. They're in the past for a reason, and you can stay focused on what's happening right now. All right, and by staying focused on what's happening now, you'll be able to take your power and do your thing. Okay, cool. So next week over, we're talking about December 12th through the 18th, and that's very cool. We have the Ten of Swords, which shows you in your complete power. We want you to, of course, be cautious how you use it, and you can be in your complete power and do it well. So I encourage you to try doing that. That would be awesome. You have also the Ten of Wands is what's going on for what's blocking you. And because you're being blocked by Ten of Wands, it shows me that while you may be in complete power, you may not get your whole idea across the way you hope to. And therefore, it's going to be difficult for you to get what you want, because it's not time for you to take your ideas and go, right? It's not time for your ideas to be manifest 100%. So just take a deep breath, and the Ace of Pentacles is here as your solution. So there's the gift of finance coming. You just needed to wait and be cool, right? So don't get excited. Don't swing the bat a lot. Don't get so excited about what you think you want to have happen that you don't just let things take their course. If you let things take their course, you will have the funding you need for whatever it is you want to do. All right. So the following week will be a good one also. It's Christmas week. It is the 19th through the 25th. And we have the Seven of Cups leading the week, meaning that you have a lot of choices and options this week. Social engagements, things that you enjoy, right? Cool. Don't get confused though. Try and kind of lay out what you want to do and delegate a day to it, and then presto, you can do everything. Aha. We have the Four of Cups is what's blocking you. So your foundation of your heart. It feels like there could be a relationship situation going on. It doesn't feel like a earth-shattering experience, but it is something that's happening, and we want you to pay attention to it. Okay? Don't blow off the argument. This is something that's going to be important, and you want to stay in the moment, listen to both sides, like the other person's side, right, Leo? And allow it to be what it is. You don't have to fix, change, or alter that person's opinion. All you have to do is share your opinion and allow their opinion to be heard, right? And then you might come to an agreement somewhere in the middle. And because there's an opportunity to do some financial assistance for someone, somehow do somebody a favor, and if you run around being too harsh amongst yourselves, nothing's going to get done for the other person you want to help. Okay? So keep that in mind. If you really want to help, you're going to have to compromise. Okay? Now, the final week being December 26th through January 1st, we have the Hierophant, is where we start the week, or where the overall theme for the week is the Hierophant, which speaks to um, whatever your particular faith is, and I use the F word carefully, um, whatever you do, whatever makes you feel connected to the big guy, um, it's time for you to do something physically on the outside of yourself to nurture that connection. Okay? If that means meditating, praying, going to temple, going to church, go for a walk in the woods. I'm good with all of those things if it makes you feel connected. That's wonderful news. But it's time to get busy doing it, okay? Because sometimes we don't do the things we do to feel connected because we don't have time. Today you do. This week is an important week to get on with getting connected because, the very end of a year, very beginning of a new year, this is awesome timing. Good time to get connected overall. An area where you may be blocked, it looks like there will be a lot of family things going on. And of course, that when you are on the outside with your family, not outside, but I mean when your family doesn't believe what you believe, you doing what you believe around your family can be awkward. So pay attention to that interesting truth and kind of cut out some time in your life so that you can do what you want to do and what you need to do for you and your spiritual self without offending or upsetting your family. Not because they're shrinking flowers or that you don't like them or that you don't love them, but simply because this is a moment for you to get spiritually aligned with your goals and dreams for the new year. And it's important to make time for yourself, and especially when there's too many family members around, tensions can rise and you can come back a new person after having this little moment with your guides, your higher power, your whatever you want to call them. Once you get your spiritual balance back in place, you can and will feel better coming back to the family. So I encourage it. It's a wonderful way to feel better. And it will also give you a feeling of personal empowerment because you will have empowered yourself one more time. The King of Swords has shown up and it's going to be, it's a good week. So excellent. I'm going to go ahead and save these cards off to one side, right? And we will revisit each and every pile as we go, but we will dive deeper right now into the first week of December, being November 28th through December 4th. All right. And these cards are already pre-programmed. We did that. And I'm going to tell you the cards I'm pulling all the way along, as always. All the cards will face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. I just kind of read them upside down. So let's just see what's happening here. Okay. We talked about how things were going pretty well financially for you in the first over the week of December, right? Everything financially is going well for you, and there's the gift of love, or something that you care about very much. So new love. It's the Ace of Cups. So we're looking at the probability of either new relationships, little people, could be babies, could be new pets. These are wonderful bits of joy coming. There's new joy coming into your life, and it doesn't have to be a heartbeat, but very often it is. And we're going to be also looking back in this first week of December, looking back at our past and remembering where we came from and how we got here, taking our lessons with us into the new year, or plotting and planning how we're going to work out those dreams and goals for the future, right? It's going to be interesting. So this is good. Having a plan your route. It's going to be good. We talked about how movement wasn't necessarily on tap for this particular week. You're blocked by the Chariot. There's also a like-minded fella or male energy in the mix that will not be helpful in this process. So just keep an eye out for this fella and know that he's a good friend, but not this week. And it's okay to just sort of program your life around him, right? And if movement isn't really on tap, maybe it's okay to just hang out and be a good guy, right? Enjoy a little time, and don't make everything about having to make everything move, because it doesn't sound like it's gonna. We did pull the Empress for what's blocking you, so this tells me that, even wishing for it ain't gonna make it work. So take a deep breath, relax, enjoy the pause. You're on pause, and that's okay, because you're also part of your solution is also the Empress. Oh, super exciting. So you have the option also of wishing for other things, maybe for next week, right? Put your energy to work on that. We pulled the Ten of Wands for that week for your solution also. The Ten of Wands is specifically speaking to the idea that you can manifest what you want and take your ideas on the road. So there's movement of a different kind. So just be aware of what that is and how it's going. You will have to fight for your ideas if you want to take your ideas on the road. So be cautious, be aware, and decide what you really want. I think the focus on real goals first, and making sure that everybody in your circle is on the same page will help tremendously and get you going in the right direction. I'm very excited to see how this plays out for you, Leo. And we will talk next about what's going on for December 5th through the 11th. Okay? Thank you.